Curtis, K.I. Wire.
D.I. Wires last night was the Grammy Awards 2026, and of course, we were all looking over here, at least in this particular YouTube, we were all looking to see how everything was going to fare between Kendrick Lamar getting more Grammys and possibly passing up Jay-Z, which that did happen. We were looking forward to seeing what the Clips are going to walk away home with and just how the other categories are going to fare. And I say this. Among all the things that I have disagreed with the Grammys, and we're going to get into those details, they got these awards pretty damn good. This is kind of how I predicted it. Right? I kind of predicted it. I think even on Rap Latte, I might have said their album of the year was going to go to Bad Bunny because of just the week he's getting ready to have with the Super Bowl coming up. It just made too much sense. But with that said, I started watching this, and mind you, I watched this with my private community over on Patreon, which if you're not there, patreon.com/Curtis King TV. We watched the whole award show, and most of us were waiting for these moments right here. So let's talk about the positive first, and then I'm going to make a theory or a hot take about, I think hip-hop has outgrown the Grammys. I really feel hip-hop has outgrown the Grammys. Before we get into that, though, let's celebrate. Kendrick Lamar now is officially the most winningest rapper in Grammys history. 26 awards total puts him in front of Jay-Z. I think there was also another stat that said he's the first to win 5 Grammys back-to-back years since Stevie Wonder. You know, for whatever the Grammys mean to you, it's dope to see talent like this be celebrated that it is, especially after coming out of an era full of mediocrity, my friends. Good God. Kendrick Lamar surpasses Jay-Z for most Grammys in hip-hop history. Incredible. Let's go to this article here on Hot New Hip Hop. It says Kendrick came into the night Grammy Awards looking to become the most awarded rapper in history of hip-hop. He was nominated 9 times and needed 4 wins to defeat Jay-Z, who has 25 overall nominations. Lamar came in tonight with 22. During the pre-show, Kendrick cleaned up in categories like Best Rap Performance, Best Melodic Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. This gave him 25 Grammys, tying him with Jay. The first big award of the night was Best Rap Album, which he ended up winning for GNX, which only supports that theory by Glasses Malone that this is his Thriller album. He's winning the awards for it now. And of course, with him getting the Grammy for TV Off, that also means that Lefty Gunplay has walked around with his first Grammy. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people getting Grammys because of the collaborations that happened. Monumental moment for Kendrick, who was gracious on stage while accepting his big award. Obviously, we can't show it because Grammy like to turn people lights off. They like to turn people TV off too. Had my live stream last year when I tried to stream it, had me down for the count for 1 week. Not this year. Clearly, he was very happy with the win, although he was humble as always. While some were upset that the Clips lost, there is no denying that Kendrick was a deserving winner. After all, GNX was an album that made it to the Super Bowl. Now, with that said, let's talk about the Clips. The Clips also won Best Rap Performance winner, Chains and Whips, Clips and Kendrick Lamar. That's another win for Kendrick, but that's dope to see that the Clips, man. The Clips are defying the odds, especially after dealing with all the drama they dealt with at Def Jam that they were so vocal about. Talking about even censorship from other ashy Canadian artists. It's dope to see that they have fought their way through that and that high-end art is still winning. It's dope to see that them boys from Virginia, them men from Virginia are killing it the way that they are, especially on the songs like Chains and Whips, which obviously rocked many timelines because of that. Let's get a little bit more detail. This is from Pitchfork. It says Clips have won Best Rap Performance for Chains and Whips, their song with Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams at the 2026 Grammys. The Let God Sort 'Em Out single was in competition with Cardi B's Outside, Kendrick's TV Off, Doechie's Anxiety, and Tyler, the Creator's Tizo touchdown assisted Darling I. What else does it say about that? Okay, that was pretty much the gist of that one. Also, some other great news to see. I saw this on my timeline. Shout out to DJ Milan, who is the DJ for Doechii. Doechii updates posted. Doechii just won a Grammy with the song she made in her own bedroom, and it only gained recognition 5 years ago. Time will always be on her side. Never give up on your dreams, says DJ Milan. Never care if people accept them or not. Do for you. Now, what your future self is waiting for, take that leap of faith. Amazing, amazing. Round of applause for all the winners of the night. It's so dope to see folks who are making high-end art be celebrated. But Grammys, bring that ass here, boy. Grammys. Oh, the beef I got with you after this commercial break. DIYers, real quick reminder. If you enjoy these reactions and you want to go a little bit deeper, we got a private Patreon community waiting for you. On the Patreon, you get access to a private Discord, early videos, and full replays of the live streams that you won't see anywhere else. So if you support independent media and want to actually be a part of the process, hit the Patreon link down below in the description. Join the DIYers and let's keep this independent. #RR. Grammys, bring that ass here, boy. Bring that ass here, boy. The fuck was the Grammy board thinking? Whoever's in charge of this event, what were you thinking? What am I talking about? Well, yesterday just happened to be the first day of Black History Month. Happy Black History Month, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen. An amazing time to start honoring pioneers of Black culture, Black music, that has a way of influencing pretty much every genre that you can think of in these categories. Did they do that? Kind of. They had a dedication to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack that was, it felt rushed. Especially after you see and this is no disrespect to Miss Reba McEntire. Shout out to Reba McEntire. Number love for Reba. I felt like after you had that extended set by her, and then you had all these legendary rock musicians that were playing during their in memoriam section where they're honoring people that are rest in peace. You had all these rock legends, and then singing front and center was Post Malone. Hey, that's them white folk business, ain't none of my business. If that's what you want, that's what you want. That's what you want, that's what you want. But before we get into that, this shit kind of got me and the DIYers tickled. This is from actually an actual clip of us watching it on Patreon the other day because we watched the whole thing, had a live watch party. On Black History Month, day one, the Grammys 2026 in the beginning said, here's how we gonna do it. We gonna give them the Kendrick Award first because we know them niggas is here for Kendrick. And then we gonna talk about fried chicken and gang gang.
They could describe everything with one single word. You know, like poverty, robotics, fried chicken.
The fuck did you just say?
Party in Hollywood here.
Fried chicken.
This song. Oh my god, the new beat. Oh my god.
On the first day of Black History Month?
God, is this real? Oh, we in a session tonight, gang gang. Are we going out tonight, gang gang?
I just know the hell she did not whisper, gang gang. Fried chicken and gang gang is what we get for first day of Black History Month. Oh, Grammys, you're really nailing it here. Oh, you're really nailing it. Nigga, on the first day of Black History Month, this is what you present first? Like, I get this is a brand new artist and they have these lyrics already before, but I'm like, it's your choice of how you organize this entire thing, right? Like, what message do you want to give and to whom? They were very strong about their iced out message, and I completely get it. Yes, we need to be very vocal about the inhumane things that ICE is doing. But in addition to that, we could find and reserve some time to honor the Black pioneers with more than just PowerPoint slides. What do you mean? Oh, you didn't see this. So I did mention, boy, oh boy, I said a picture worth 1,000 tone-deaf words. Irv Gotti, obviously a legend in hip hop, and it was supremely sad. It was a tragedy to see him pass the way that he did. This is the Grammy's opportunity to honor somebody who has been successful in their realm through his work with Murder Inc. and his work with Ja Rule and Ashanti. This is a great time to honor him. No, instead they have Post Malone singing Ozzy Osbourne with pyrotechnics, and in the background they had not only Irv Gotti up there being honored, but they also had DJ Michael Watts. What's wrong with that, Curtis? It is just the timing. There used to be a time where there was this really like mellow and symbolic music that was like really, everybody give a little moment of silence. No, this nigga Post Malone was like, that don't feel like, it don't feel like rest in peace to me. Do that feel like rest in peace to you? It just felt like between that and the D'Angelo dedication, I just felt like they were trying to squeeze and compress so many people, so many of our legends, and they all killed it. But they were trying to compress so many, and that should have been probably one of the things that you open up with, just to say, hey, black pioneers of music, we see you, we appreciate you. No, instead they had Trevor Noah and these awkward ass jokes. And it got me really thinking, dog. It got me really thinking as I look at this and I think about like the preparation, the conversations that I had on different platforms about hip hop and about what's it gonna look like at the Grammys. I can't help but feel like not only is the props overdue for hip hop, but I'm starting to feel like these motherfuckers is pandering.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and
I'm starting to feel like these folks is pandering. I'm starting to feel like there's dollars in this performative revolution and this performative outspokenness. It's starting to feel like there's dollars that can be attached to that. Somebody in my Patreon brought up a really interesting point. And during the commercial breaks, you see advertisements for credit cards, nothing new there. You see advertisements for depression pills. That's kind of odd. It's almost like these people are playing on your emotions and then selling you product to help you with those emotions. I look at this and I say, okay, them putting Kendrick at the very beginning of the awards did not feel like that was a favor to him. That felt like a favor to the Grammys. As I'm watching this, I'm like, this is not the Grammys validating. This is the Grammys trying to tell hip hop culture, hey, we're listening. We know. Did we get it right? We gave you Killer Mike a few years ago, but you arrested him. Yeah, but we gave him an award, right? Right? We know who JID is. Look it, we tapped in. I just look at this shit and I just can't help but feel how performative it is. And I look at this and I say, there needs to be a place where this is a given. Say what you want about BET, the corporation, and there's been so many things that they have gotten wrong, especially with reality TV shows and the network in general. But there was something different when you had the BET Awards before it got supremely commercialized. The Soul Awards that you had on other platforms, like when you really had award shows that honored the musicians behind the celebrities, the musicians behind the musicians that don't always get honored. There was something dope about being in our own space, being in amongst our peers and just listening and hearing these stories that you don't hear elsewhere. No, instead, you know what you got? You got Cher's old ass giving a Grammy to Luther Vandross.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
No, Curtis, leave her alone. She's 80. Get her old ass off the stage. Respectfully, get her old ass off the stage. Nigga. She sat there and started telling stories about when I was 17, I did make a lot of music and, I was the first one to use auto-tune. What the fuck they gotta do with you? And then she left the stage after telling these stories and they had to get her old ass to come back. Respectfully, they had to get her old ass to come back and say, you supposed to announce record of the year, nigga. Record of the year. Get her old ass off the stage or put somebody on the stage with her. She looked surprised. She said the award goes to Luther Vandross. Luther Vandross? He's still alive? Hip hop has outgrown the Grammys. Ain't nothing you can tell me about that. Hip hop, Grammys need hip hop validation, hip hop money, hip hop income, hip hop eyes, hip hop traffic, more than the hip hop needs the Grammys. Perhaps it's always been like that on a cultural level, but I think on a financial level, those who are involved with these shows should really have a conversation about where's the leverage? Where's the leverage at? Is the leverage still with you? Are you as prestigious as you once were? Or are you doing this whole performative shit to get us in the building because you know we bring money? I don't say that to discredit anybody who won your award. I'm so proud of you and I'm excited if you happy. But when I zoom out and I think about this from a business standpoint, I'm looking at this and I'm like, I just don't believe. I don't believe that this is the place for us to be celebrated because they get it wrong. They got the hip hop 50th year wrong. They continuously get it wrong, even when they're trying to act like they got it right. Don't mind me. Don't mind me and don't mind me and my rants. All I know is Luther Vandross won a Grammy last night. That's all I know, according to Cher. DIYers, those are my thoughts. You let me know what you think.
DIY.
Tear in your eye.